goodness, I'm running so late. Good. Ooh, wrong angle. Hello. I'm over here. Good morning. Good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura Show. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Good morning. I am so sorry that I am late. That is, intentional. I'm just was a little bit delayed today. Just felt a little frazzled. Woke up a little late. Got started a little late. Didn't get ready enough on time. Everything was just delayed. It's like every single thing I did was delayed by 5 minutes, and it just compounded until here we are. So thank you for being here today. What do I see here? Oh, Chris. Hold on, it's Christine. Christine, hi, Christine, welcome back. And welcome back to being a YouTube membership holder. Welcome to the memberships. Welcome everyone. Sorry for the lateness. I want to tell you all about my birthday. I had an amazing day and I want to tell you all about it. I feel like the lighting is a little bit pixely. I don't even know how to explain. I also forgot to put away my cleaning things. Maybe I should move it like this. Hold on. Like that. There. Now it's more like not cleaning supplies. Face my little kitty cat right here. My little terrarium right there. And then something exciting I'll put right here. And we could talk about that later. Okay. So I recovered my table with new peel and stick paper. This is like one of my favorite things to do right now. Peekaboo, no, it's not a good time. I have cheesecake right now. Go on. Peel and stick wallpaper or peel and stick contact paper. I don't know what it's called. Peel and stick. It's so good to cover a table in. Is this not so cute? Look at how cute this table looks now. Look, it's all floral and like whimsical. I basically change it out seasonally now, which makes me feel like a Michael's mommy because seasonal decorations, who is she? But it is a pretty cheap way. It's like less than $15. And I think this one was $10. It's like a cheap way to redecorate without having to like invest in new furniture or anything. So this is it's like a roll and you peel and stick it onto the table, but I have peel and stick under here. Instead of peeling it off this time, which is what I usually do, I just put the new paper on top of it, and that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I'm just gonna continue to cover the paper with paper until it feels not good anymore, and then I'll pull all of them off like old-fashioned wallpaper people did. Hit that like and subscribe all. Yes, absolutely. Hit the like and subscribe. Come on in. Welcome back. Nice to see you all. Thank you for being here, and sorry I'm late. You and the office looks great. I missed you guys so much. Thanks, Christine. It's nice to see you. Welcome back. And I'm glad you like how the office is looking. I did actually clean up. This is what it looks like when it's been cleaned up because our landlord inspection, they do an inspection annually to make sure you haven't trashed the place. And it was supposed to be yesterday. They didn't come. They canceled it. But either way, my house was cleaned up for that. Cleaned up. I dusted. Like, I'm a maximalist. I can't make it look less cluttered because cluttered is my decoration style. Like, every single surface is covered with things. So when people come over that don't like it or who I'm nervous won't like it, I'm like, how can I make this? Even my shelves, they're just full all the time. So what I do is I take everything off of all of the shelves, dust the shelves, and then put everything back on, and I go, that's it, clean, because it is clean. So like all this I got to rearrange and reorganize. Isn't it cute? I reset up the skulls so you could see everybody's skulls more clearly. My play button. You good, bro? He's good. Anywho, yeah. Also, I added a tiny bit of plant food to these propagations. I have this propagation 4 glass orbs. I got it at the thrift store. I think I paid $2 for it, and I was very happy to see it. Anyway, it's like 4 glass orbs connected by a tube, and I put a bunch of cuttings in it. They're doing really well in there, but I added some plant food, and that was just yesterday. So we'll see what happens with that. Also, all of the transplanted plants that we up-potted a couple days ago seem to be doing well, seem to be thriving. Hopefully, they'll make it 1 more week. We need the 1 more week before the like official safe to do that. Hey Laura, you seem cool. Thank you, Ren. I'm actually not, but I am a real live YouTuber. I have a silver play button. Cool? No. But thank you. But we crochet here and knit here and paint here and draw here and chat and talk about plants and grow plants and talk about pets and animals. And we like dead things and bugs and taxidermy. What else? Scrapbooking, flower pressing. I'm just trying to give a rundown. Somebody in the Twitch chat is first time chatter. So welcome. Okay, so can I tell you about my birthday party? I'm like 40. There is no birthday party. My birthday day. I crochet and do all things crafty and artsy and fartsy, and I like plants and stuff. Perfect! Then this is a cool place for you then. Okay, so, oh, you in the office look great. Thanks, Christine. Okay, so here's what happened. It turned out to be an entirely water fish themed day. I am eating cheesecake for breakfast. Alex got me cheesecake and coffee. He brought it to me because he is an angel. Sent from the great mother to me as a true love. Anyway, this is a Japanese cheesecake. We picked it up in Toronto. So it's a cheesecake, but it's like super fluffy and jiggly. See, look. See the jiggle? Anywho, it's delicious. It doesn't really taste like anything. It's like very, very plain. But it's very yummy. It's like sweet and eggy, essentially. It is very good. Anyway, we went to Toronto for the day. I love cake. Me too. We went to Toronto for the day. But let me tell you what happened throughout the whole day. So, first thing, bouncy cake is the best. Agreed. Bouncy cheesecake, not just bouncy cake, it's bouncy cheesecake. It's like Japanese style cheesecake. Can you see it jiggle? Yeah, you can. You totally can. Look. It jiggles. I like to see it jiggle when it's a Japanese cheesecake. I want to put it where you guys can see it, but that's not how it would be functional for me to eat it. Okay, so listen, let me tell my dang story. You know what? Before I get started, I'm annoying myself already. I apologize. I'm gonna get my crochet so that I can work on crochet while talking. Yeah. I had such a fun birthday this year. I mean, every year is fun for me for my birthday now. Do you know that I hated my birthday until like, I don't know, 10 years ago? Up until then, I like hated my birthday. I didn't want anybody to do anything for me. And I didn't want like to be celebrated on my birthday. It isn't part of what I liked. And then of course came Alex, who, sorry, I have a carpet under me now to try and not make noise when I roll around. Anyway, before Alex, I didn't like my birthdays. I didn't like it because I didn't like the idea of inviting people to a party. I didn't like planning a party. I didn't like me being the center of a party, which is crazy because I am like, look at me, and yet didn't want that. So, but Alex, he celebrates me exactly how I am comfortable being celebrated. He does the most wonderful things within the confines of what I'm comfortable with. Except once. He did plan a surprise party once, and I had to pretend like it was nice, but it was literally drop in my stomach, my absolute dreaded nightmare. Never plan me a surprise party. I never want to show up to a party that I didn't know was going to happen. Oh my God, that makes me want to die even thinking about it in the past. Anyway, Now, what we do every year on our birthdays is we do a birthday extravaganza. We start usually with breakfast at Denny's for either of our birthdays, and then we go to Toronto for the day and do a whole bunch of like fun things. This year, I had a live stream still, which was so fun. I thought I was gonna cancel it, and Alex said, "No, don't cancel it. Just stream a little, and then we'll go after." So he woke me up. Hey there, Sid. Good morning. Alex woke me up at the crack of dawn, like 5:45, and we went to Denny's. You guys already knew about that because after we went to Denny's, we came back and I did my live stream, and that is where I opened my most amazing birthday present. I literally have like important memories in my head. One of them is like I got a bike for my 13th birthday, and it was like the biggest deal it was like the happiest birthday. Yesterday? No. It's like my 13th birthday, last year, and this year are like my three, I think. What else has Alex got me that made me so excited? I don't know, man. This year and the overalls are like the two highlight gifts of my life. What he got me for my birthday, if you didn't already know, he got me a pair of waders. So since I was a small child, I would go fishing with my dad. I would go fishing alone. I would go into the water, no trouble, but I couldn't go into the water as far as the men. When we would go to the Grand River, my dad would take me and maybe my siblings, but definitely me. Obviously the memory is getting cloudy. My dad would take me to the Grand River and we would go fishing for, gosh, I don't know, perch, crappie, sunfish, whatever's in the Grand River. And while we were there, the Grand River's not very deep. It's about this deep. There would always be a few men in the middle of the river, older men wearing these like overalls made of rubber boot. That's what I saw. It's a whole rubber boot overalls. And that like lit a fire in me, and I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. He can go all the way in the water and he's not even getting wet, and it's not tight like a wetsuit, and it's like got boots incorporated. It's like the coolest thing ever. And I've always thought that. And Alex knew this about me because I've talked about how cool waders are and how I don't know where you'd get them. And like, it's not something that's on my list to buy for myself. It's just like, if I ever came across them, I would buy them in an instant. Anyway, he got me a pair of waders. I squealed like a child because it is a lifelong dream of mine to own a pair of waders so I can go into the water. Lori, you can go into the water without them. Yes, but with them? Let me tell you, it's going to be a good thing. Oh yeah, happy birthday a couple days ago. Sorry I missed it. That's okay, Sid. I had a great day. So after the waders, after the stream, Alex and I left and we went to this bakery in Etobicoke, which is a town on the way to Toronto. And we got this cake that we get every single year on my birthday. It's free. So what is this second pandemic about? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. We will get to the second pandemic. Okay, so then, and that's not clickbait, that's like in the news. I want to talk about it because I just started hearing about it. So yeah, we will talk about it. But I want to talk about my birthday first. Okay, where was I? Yes, we stopped at this cake store that we always stop, this bakery, cake store. We stopped at this bakery on the way, got my free birthday cake. I picked, what is it called? Confetti cake. That's like my favorite from this. I don't even know any of their other flavors. I've only ever ordered confetti. This is our third year in a row going there every birthday. And every year they give you a little free cake. After that, we went to my friend's house in Toronto and parked at her house so that we could not have to pay for parking, which is awesome. And then we walked through downtown, around Toronto, enjoyed ourselves, and then we went for a sushi lunch, which was awesome because Alex had originally planned for us to do sushi for dinner, and I have an averse reaction to doing sushi for dinner anymore because sushi has gone up in price 1,000 times and it's just like not great. So anyway, lunch is better. I'm happier with lunch. We went to sushi for lunch, and then after we went to sushi for lunch, we went to the aquarium. the Ripley's Aquarium in Toronto. Spent hours and hours there looking at all of the cool fish. I spent a good amount of time in the section where they show you how they pump the water around and where they get all their water from. Thought that was pretty cool. What else? And then after we did that, we went to Union Station, which is the main center of Toronto, so that we could get my cheesecake, which is a birthday cake we get every year at this Japanese cheesecake bakery. And then we went home. We then cleaned ferociously for 2 hours so that we would be ready for our inspection on our apartment. We didn't know they were going to cancel yet. And then Alex put 34 birthday candles into this small cheesecake, lit them all on fire at like 10 at night. I was so scared that the fire alarm was going to go off. Thank God it didn't. We opened the window and turned on the fan. But he lit 34 candles, and I made a wish and I blew it out, and then Alex and I went to bed and basically died. We were both exhausted. It was like a super long day, and Alex also went for his 10-kilometer walk still. We walked 10 kilometers while we were in Toronto. And then he walked another 10. So he ended up with like 19 kilometers walked in one day, which is a bit much for me, but happy for him. Legit the best cake flavor though. It really is. Confetti birthday cake is like next level. It's very yummy cake. I feel like I'm not high enough. You can't see my crochet. Let me get a little higher here. Get my legs crossed. There we go. So overall, great day. Oh, and when I saw my friend in Toronto, we went up to her house and like went in and hung out for a few minutes, and she gifted me a whole bunch of supplies for watercolor. She is an artist also. She does the same thing as me, where she goes through different phases of art stuff. Right now she's like in marketing, but like she has been doing art forever. Anyway, she's out of watercolor right now. So she gave me all of her supplies, like Winsor Newton watercolor paints and fancy watercolor paper. Very exciting. She was like, I can't donate it because it looks like garbage unless you know the brands, and people at the thrift store might not know the brands, and then it'll get thrown out, and they're very expensive. But I also don't want to throw them out because they were very expensive, but I also don't want them anymore. And I was like, that's great. Those are all reasons for me to have them. She was like, here is the pile of things. Very good. Very cool. Guess what? Chrissy says, I might be living in Vancouver by next spring. That's exciting. How come? Right, back to crochet. Anyway, it was a very extravaganza birthday, that's for sure. And it definitely made me feel tuning in at work. Hee. Hello. Good morning. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Oh, by the way, congratulations. Alex told me the good news. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you have good news. I'm not outing you or anything. I'm just saying congrats on the good news. And I hope you're good. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Also, that goes for everybody. Thank you all for the birthday wishes yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday. It is Friday, May 8th today, which is kind of frustrating because I have been saying since March that we were about to have an early spring. How many times, you guys, have I said it since March? Spring is going to be early this year. We're going to be planting the whole garden out in April. Everything's going to be warm and ready by May. Now it's a straight up late spring. I was trying to explain it to Alex, like there's early spring, there's regular on time spring, and then there's late spring. This is a late spring. I'm not cool with what's going on. I've had to bring my plants in. Let's be honest, Alex does most of the lifting. I just sort of tell him where to put it, but I have to be in charge of getting. Now I'm back up to 19 flats. I don't know, I transplanted things and now I have 19 flats of things. So 19 flats of baby plants going in and out of the house every single freaking day. not going out until the temperature gets above 10 degrees. Thank God it's going to get above 10 degrees today. Every day that I get them to go outside, I have to mop the whole kitchen, because even if I don't do anything except lift them and put them inside, lift them and put them outside, even if that's all I do, the floor gets like actively dirty. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, basically not the vibe. I'm ready to put my friggin' garden in. And then you know what else decided to happen? Just for the fun of it, it decided it's not going to be safe to garden, it being Southern Ontario, decided it wasn't going to be safe to garden until next weekend, which is inconvenient because I'm going to be busy. So I'm not in the situation I wanted to be in. My plants are starting to struggle, so I've been watering them with a little bit of fertilizer. I up-potted them, even though what they would prefer is to be in the ground. It's all I can do. And I've already put away my grow lights, so when they come in at night, they are like, they've had sun, but not a lot, because they're still going in the shade during the day. It's all wrong. I started my plants too early. That being said, I don't regret it, and next year I will still start my plants too early, because you know what happens? If there is a possibility that the spring does come early, I am going to be so ahead by starting early. If the spring comes late, my plants will just be normal. They'll just be normal average plants, because they will have been like hindered by being in pots too long, and then they'll catch up, so they'll be on time. But if spring is early, then my garden will basically bust out and just be the coolest thing anyone has ever seen. So I will still continue to start my seeds early, even though it might not necessarily mean success every year. But you know, people just say like, wait until like March to start your seeds. How do you want me to wait all the way until March until I see baby plants? Do you not care about my mental health? I have to start them in February. It's the time of year for it. It's when you have to do it. And so I will. Again and again. That being said, it also gives me a ton of extra time to start seeds if I have failures, like how I had exclusively failures with my mic to be lined up right. There we go. How I had exclusively failures with my strawberry blonde marigolds. No success with that. I had almost no success with my Apricota Cosmos. They just didn't happen for me this year. So I have 4 plants of Apricota Cosmos. 3 of them are gifted to me from a neighbor. Bless that woman. Without her, I literally haven't been able to find them anywhere locally as plants, and I haven't been able to find seeds anywhere locally for them, which is, hold on, 1, 2, 3, okay. Don't want to accidentally do an extra row now. Sorry, I'm trying not to have my legs crisscross applesauce, but it's like, that's how I like to sit, so we'll try just a regular crossed leg. My loofahs, Sid said, have outgrown their stakes. I have to braid the vines to keep them from grabbing things. I didn't do loofahs this year. I do have loofah seeds, and you know, I probably could do loofahs in one of my bigger garden beds. For me, because I don't have any room, vegetables just aren't really, I know loofah isn't really a vegetable. You could have it as a vegetable if you picked it early, but I know it's like a skincare gourd. I feel like calendula, loofah, what else? Any other exfoliating skin things? Anyway, I'm still not growing anything that's taking up too much room. I'm even kind of like avoidant of sunflowers because of how much room they take up in the garden. So, yeah, zucchinis, squash, anything climbing that's going to take over a bed is too big for me. I can't wait till the day that Alex and I have a little bit of land that we could do some vegetables in. That was so much fun when we lived on the farm. I loved having vegetables. And I used these huge barbecue skewers for them to climb. They're at least 18 inches. Holy, that's a good amount of growth. Too bad we can't get them freaking outside and in the ground yet. Not my ideal scenario, let me tell you. Yeah, anyway, I can't wait till we have a little bit of land to do some in the ground gardening, and then I'll do food again. While it's in pots though, I just feel like might as well just keep it to flowers and perennials. Oh my gosh, guess what happened? My mom and dad for my birthday gifted me a gift card to my favorite nursery, and the big face of tiny dots freak me out. Sunflowers kind of scare me if you look at them too long. The big face of tiny dots, you know? Dots or circles or holes is a fear thing people have, so makes sense to me. Anyway, I decided they are gorgeous but terrifying. Yes. Especially those ones that are like 11 feet tall, Christine, or like 15 feet tall. My mom grows these mammoth sunflowers, and they get so tall and they look like they're standing sentry looking down at you. It's a little bit intimidating. Anyway, I got this gift card for my favorite nursery, and I was thinking, oh, I'll get some annuals for my garden. No, Laura, I'm going to use the gift card to get a perennial tree. So I've already decided I want to get a lilac tree. That is what I'm really looking forward to. The only other thing I'm thinking that I was thinking would be fun would be a cherry tree, because I have a choke cherry. So I could do mulberry, serviceberry, lilac. Those were the ones I was thinking as my like top 3, and then cherry as a 4th option if none of those were available in a size in my budget. But those are the 4 trees I'm thinking of. But I thought I don't like buying expensive plants, but if it's on a gift card, it's a birthday gift. So that's what I'm thinking, is this might be how I get my first lilac tree, bush, shrub, lilac, whatever. So Alex and I are probably going to go looking for that this weekend. Very much excited about that. And what else are we going to do this weekend? Oh, we're going to go exchange the waders. I think I want to go up a size because though they fit, I feel like if I gain any weight, they're going to be tight. So I don't want to risk it, because right now I'm at like a middle low weight for myself. Probably a middle weight. I'm at a middle weight for myself right now. I was like a year ago at a high weight for myself. So if I went back up to the high weight for myself, it would be probably too tight. So we're going to go up a size. If I go down in weight, the big will still fit. So it's all good. This week, I'm focusing on training my cats on the over...
Can I open them?
Oh, yeah, totally. They just didn't ask. They didn't ask, so I didn't offer. They usually say out. They say I want to come out. This week, I'm going to focus on training my cats on the overpriced feeders I finally had to buy. Lasai. I taught Peekaboo a trick. I wonder how I could show them the video.
Of what? Oh.
Peekaboo's trick. If I put it in Discord, because it'll be delayed.
Yeah, because it might buffer when you stream it to there.
Well, I can still put it in Discord.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Peekaboo does a trick now, a brand new trick.
Put it on your socials, I guess, and then people can see it.
Yeah, but I want them to see it right now. Because these are the people who will actually care.
Fair enough.
How many people care about what Peekaboo can do? Not very many. Let's be honest with ourselves. God, she's so friggin' cute. She's like smart. Like with a capital T. Ugh! The file's too big. Well, that's dumb. I just want to show it to you. How could I show it to you? Could I have it play here? Like if I send it to my computer and then put it on the screen? That might shut everything down. How could I make that work? Let's see first. Okay, let me try. It's important. It's like good for you. You should see it. Pretty sure it's good for you. Oh my god, Alex and I had so much fun yesterday. Sorry, I'm just looking at the pictures. Not yesterday. Okay, now I want to send it to my computer. Good. That's the first step. Second step is put it here. Hold on. Hold the phone up to the camera. I could do that, but I have a better idea. Hold on. Add video capture, probably image, media. And hold on. 1 second. It's important, Beelzebub.
Ready, Pika? Shake.
Okay, good. Hold on.
Good
Pause,
girl.
pause, pause.
Okay, Pika.
No.
Up.
No.
Up.
No. No. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I almost got it. Okay, don't watch the video, okay? Just rotate 90 degrees. Nope, not me.
Control Z. Or Command Z, whatever.
Okay. And then we want media. We want this to be rotated. Hold on. If it was that way, we want 90
To the
degrees.
right.
Yeah. Okay. And then we'll put
Ready,
you
Pika?
here.
Shake.
And then we'll
Good
shrink it
girl.
down. Nope. Yeah,
Okay,
good.
Pika.
Okay, don't look.
Up.
Nobody look.
Up.
I don't feel like there's audio, but
Good.
you might
Oh,
hear audio. So
we dropped
hold
it.
on.
Here, Pika. Here.
Shopping
Up.
to do. Can I please be re-added to the
Good
Discord?
girl.
Absolutely. Okay,
Okay,
good. At
Toby,
least the
sit.
video is showing. Watch what she does.
Good boy.
So there's Toby,
Okay, Pika.
and you can see
Shake.
Peekaboo. I said shake.
Good girl.
She gives me that paw.
Shake.
I give her a treat. Shake.
Come here. You gotta get
She gives me that paw. I give her a treat. Peekaboo shake. Gives me that paw. Thank you very much. Good girl.
Remove the video from the scene when you're done.
I will.
Boy.
Good boy, Toby. Shake. Peekaboo shake.
Good girl.
Good girl. She's so smart.
Shake.
See? Shake.
Good girl.
Good
She
girl. She's
literally
so
knows
smart.
it. She's so cool.
And Toby.
Okay, Toby. One more. Shake.
Shake.
Good boy.
Oh, good boy. He's so smart.
Toby.
Oh, there is audio.
Shake it
Good.
a lot.
And oh, you can hear it. Sorry, that must be really loud then. Apologies. There is audio. Anyway, that's what was going on. That was my Toby. I miss him. Toby is not Thunder. Christine, I don't know how long you have been gone for, but we had Thunder probably while you were here. Laura, you are right. But Toby is such a sweetheart. He is our new Chihuahua. He's not new. He's been here for a year. No, it was perfect. Well, Toby is our newer Chihuahua, I should say. Thunder passed away in 2024 in October. And no, 2025 in January. And then 2025 in June, we found Toby. And now it's 2026 May. So he's almost been with us a year. And he is our little guy. He's a sweet boy, and we love him very much. Obviously, I still miss Thunder literally every day because he was the best dog there ever was. And every time I look back at pictures of him, still cry. Because he is my bestest good special boy, but such is life. Everybody dies, so unfortunately that included the perfect dog. Luckily for us, we found another dog that is such a sweet, sweet soul. Let me move my mic. It might turn my mic, so 1 second. Okay. Fortunately for us, we did find a beautiful, beautiful soul in Toby. Hold on. There he is. In Toby. Good boy, Tobe. Good boy. You're my best good boy. Oh, he's so small. Oh, he's just so little. Peekaboo says, what about me? I'm just so little too. Oh, he's just a little feller. Maybe Toby will be my brand new BFF too. He's definitely my BFF, that's for sure. Although I will say Peekaboo currently, she's She's on a roll for trying to be the favorite right now. She is being so cute all the time. Okay, I'm going back to yellow now. Yes. She's being so cute all the time and like loving on me. Like she just comes over and she just wants to like sit right next to me and purr. And I love that for us. Peekaboo, don't touch his food. She's just sitting staring at his food bowl. He didn't finish his breakfast yet. Also, by the way, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, guys. Helps the channel grow. And I would really appreciate it if you did that. Okay, cool. Now that Toby's moved, I can do this again. So that I have room for my arms. Hello, Peekaboo. You can't have my cheesecake. You can't have it. You're not invited. No, you can stay here like this. You could be a good girl. But I actually need this part back though. But you could sit on one of these. Here. There. You can sit on this. Don't even think about touching my cheesecake though. Oop, dropped my phone. Here, Peekaboo, let me set up a spot for you. Don't even think about it. You've not been invited to touch my cheesecake, so do not touch it. Here, this is where you can sit. She wants it. Oh, you sent a gifted membership. Thank you. Klanuski. Mary, thank you. Welcome. Nice to see you. I'm eating cheesecake and I'm going to be crocheting in a minute. Thanks, Christine. I remember when Peekaboo and Toby first met. Peekaboo and Thunder first met. And then those birds. Yeah, do you remember when Peekaboo was shy and like a scaredy cat? Pika, come here. Sit. Nope. Sit. Good girl. Shake. Nope. Shake. You can remember. It was only a day ago. You want a piece? Shake. Actually, I was doing it with this hand. See? Shake. Shake. It's in this hand, remember? Shake. Good girl. Give a little bit. Good. Shake. Shake. Good girl. Have a little bit more. A little cheesecake. Yeah. Is it good? Pika, here. Got more for you here. Cheesecake. Okay, I have to run, Laura, but I wanted to say hi and I'll see you Monday. Sounds good, Christine. Nice to see you again. See you Monday. Shake. No, not that. You shake my hand. Shake. Hey, over here. Shake. Good girl. Send me the Discord link when able. Absolutely, ma'am. You got it. Good girl, Pika. So did you see, though? Did you see my cat do? I'll post my whips. Awesome. I'm going to take another couple of bites of my cheesecake so that Peekaboo doesn't steal it from me. It's so yummy. And they make it perfect every single time. You can't have any more. Shake. Good girl. Here. Good girl. My cat is as smart as a dog. And my dog is as smart as a dog. Also, she trained herself on this because she watched me and Toby do it enough times. That's not... No, you don't do that. Only when I ask you. Shake. Shake. Good girl. She's so good to see how gentle she is. Here. Also, did you see her sit when I said sit? She did. She speaks English. Okay, you want to do up for everybody? Up. Up. Good girl. There's my baby. She's so smart. Okay, I'm putting this plate away so that she doesn't hang out here and stare at me. That's it. All done. All done. All done. Cat's like, I give paw, you give food. Literally, she is. You know what, Sid? She learned the buttons, and now she understands breakfast and treats. Different things for different reasons. She doesn't hit the outside button because that's just for Toby. And Toby's not consistent with it either. Luckily, the birds are pretty consistent with telling me when they need to go outside, when he needs to go outside. And honestly, I realize it every single time that I go to raise my voice at the birds. It's because they're telling me to take Toby outside. So now instead of getting frustrated with them, frustrated is not even the right word. It's more like, whoa, what are you yelling about? It's like like when we talk at each other. The birds, when they're being disruptive to what I'm doing, it's because they're trying to tell me something. So now, instead of being like, shh, be quiet, stop yelling, instead of that, I get up and I go, what do you need? What do you want? And usually they'll go out, and then Toby goes out. Sometimes they just want treats or toys or something. Good job, Pika. Yeah, she learned it from Toby because I taught Toby how to do those buttons. And I have 3 more, and I don't know what to do with them. Like, I don't know what I like, I've seen those other dogs who have like as one of the sounds, and then it's like mom, dad, mom, dad, treats, like organizing it that way. But Toby has, I want treats and outside and breakfast. He has those 3. Such a great team. Yeah, they all work together really well. Peekaboo will ask for treats and ask for breakfast. Toby will ask for treats, breakfast, and outside. Outside is inconsistent. We have treats, outside, and breakfast. In the morning, I just do breakfast. I hit it like 35 times because I usually say breakfast, so everybody knows and everybody gets excited. Everybody gets fresh water. Everybody gets their food at the same time, so the birds are like, everybody's happy when I do it that way. You could try a play word. Play with toy, because that's what I usually say. Do you want to play with your toy? So I could do play with toy. I feel like it has to be things that I already use with him. Oh, I didn't mean it right now. Sorry, buddy. Oh, my poor doggy. He heard me saying all the words, and he's like, I am here. I would like to play with my toy. Mom, I want to play with my toy. You look like a tiny little rat. You perfect rat. Oh, yes, he's such a good boy. Sorry, I just need a quick cuddle. Okay, you want to sit with me or you want to go on the floor? You make up your mind. You want to go sit with Peekaboo? There's nothing on there anymore, babe. You can go up if you want to. You and Peekaboo can get along and sit together if you want. Let's see, I added locations and names because Kiwi wants us to be in the same room or wants us to come to her frequently. I can't help you right now, dude. And Kiwi gets anxious, so she needed to be able to ask after us when we are not home. Is that what you want? Where's Mama? Where's Mummy? I don't even know if he thinks of me as Mummy. Because Alex calls me Babe and Laura. So is he like, her name is Babe? That's Babe. And that's Babe. They're both named Babe, but one is said by the girl and one is said by the boy. Oh, you should add more, all done, and now, and later before adding names. Then you can respond with the buttons if you need to. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's when what they recommend on Fluent Pet. Anyway, I like the idea of all done being involved so that he knows when we're done playing. Because usually he tells me, and then I say, okay, all done, and then I put the treats away. Like, he indicates that he is no longer interested in doing tricks for treats. So I say, all done. So maybe he could be like, all done, when he doesn't want to anymore. When you don't want to do tricks for treats no more. Yeah, more tricks for treats, more pets, more cuddles, more lovin'. Like, Kiwi asks for my mom, Oma, when she's at work, and we say, Oma, bye-bye, home later, or Oma, later. That's a good idea. Later. Later is not now. Later means later, okay? I tell her later a lot, for all kinds of stuff. Toby, do you want later in your vocab? Do you want now? Right now, play now, love now, treats now. Kiwi tells me all done when she thinks I should be done gaming. All done, play with me, all done, look at me now. Hey. Who do you think you're pawing with that? Where are you going, Pika? Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh my god, can you be careful, sir? Alright, you can sit there, right here on this, and I'll just continue to crochet, okay? We'll all be together. Here, I'll even give you another blanket if you want. Just so that you could feel a little bit safe. I know you don't like feeling like you're right on the edge, oops, of death. I think that Toby would probably say that to me. I think the birds would. If they could access the buttons, I think the birds would be like, all done, all the time. All done, let's go outside. All done, let's play with food. Right, Toby? Toby's my best good boy. I'm trying to create you a little dog bed made of my sweater. So apologies if it's not perfect. I'm just trying to keep you from falling off the edge. Doesn't go to that side of the soundboard very often. She was using now and later to talk to me, but since I added more buttons and shuffled things, she doesn't go to that side of the board very often. Hey, sit. Good boy. Lie down. Lie down's a hard one. He sometimes feels like lie down is him being in trouble, so he can't hear. It takes him a minute to acknowledge it. Toby, lie down. Because he has to remember he's not in trouble before he'll do it. There's a good boy. Lie down's a hard one. I know. Your brain does not like that one. He always thinks I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. What did I do? Why do I have to lie down? It's okay. You're not in any trouble. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. Look at this prince. You're a prince. Shake. That's a shake. That's a, okay, so you gotta leave it in my hand. Shake. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Sit. Toby, sit. I'm doing obedience for you. I'm showing you the obedience of a chihuahua. Toby, sit. Good boy. Okay, oh, lie down. Good boy. What a good boy you are. You're so good. Okay, I have to actually go pee. So I know this happens every freaking morning at 10 o'clock, but you know what? I drink a whole coffee and a whole cup of water before I. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute my mic and I will turn up the music so you've got something to listen to. Don't go anywhere. Go get a coffee if you want. And hummingbird, chihuahuas are stubborn for the lay down command. That's factual. You're a bit stubborn on the lay down, aren't you? Anyway, I'm going to take him off the table so that he's not stressed. But he's not stressed right now, but when I leave, he will be. So I will turn up the music so you have something to listen to, and I'll turn down my mic. chirping for? You missed a very loud chirp there a minute ago. Good morning. Good morning. Volume back down on the music. All right. So, back to it. Gotta get back to it. Here we go. Got it. Anyway, yeah, Chihuahua's stubborn on the lay down, that's for sure. Good with the sit though. He's good with sit. He's good with shake. I feel like I want to teach him speak, because that was a fun one with Thunder. I just haven't quite figured it out because I don't remember how I taught Thunder. I think I just got him amped up until he was like barking at me. We'll see. See if we can get him to do it on purpose and not when we don't want him to. All right. Where were we? Ugh. My neck is so temperamental. Sometimes I just need a quick stretch. All right, so what are we up to today? Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? I think I might buy a tree this weekend for fun. And I might go fishing. Alex said we could go get my fishing license when we go exchange the waders, and that means we can go fishing this weekend. Which would be so fun for me. Okay. Oh, also I wanted to check if my corms have started to show any signs of life yet, or did they just fully dry out and rot? Let's check on them. They're my little bulbs. For some kind of oxalis. Let's see, are you doing anything fun yet? No, they keep getting little bits of mold on them every day. I've been cleaning it off and spraying it with either hydrogen peroxide or hypochloric acid, just to keep the mold from getting too much. Haven't left yet. Welcome. Glad you're still here. So they have little bits of mold on them. Wait a sec. Oh, that one has growth. That one's got something coming out of it. Nothing out of this one. How about you? Are you growth or are you mold? Can't tell. Maybe the mold like helps them break out of their dormancy. Do you have anything, or is that just mold? I feel like there's growth coming out of this one. There is. Okay, we've got growth. We have growth on the corm. We are go for life. We are showing signs of life on one of the corms, and we are showing signs of life on two of the corms. She's not going to take your stuff, Toby. Just relax. She doesn't care about your stuff. Okay, sorry. Let me check if there's any life on Toby. She's just running around being a cat. Don't worry about her. Okay, I'm in a good mood now. Finding life, or, you know, promise of life. I stumbled on a yarn shop that has apparently been in my neighborhood for years. I'd love to share pics. I don't have the link from where I'm at right now, Christine, so it's gonna have to be at the end of the live stream today. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to do it right now. But I will, and then you can share everything you want then. Sorry. I'm happy to have you back. I just, I don't have the hands currently to do it. Okay, I'm wrapping up my corms again. Now, these corms, I feel like they need a little bit more space than what I just gave them. Okay. I'm gonna give them another day, and then probably now this weekend I will pot these up. They're just little oxalis corms. I'm adding a little more water so that the paper towel's a bit more wet, because since they're showing signs of life, I feel like that means roots are nearby. Oh, that's good. That means that they are in fact alive. Maybe everybody else who tried to grow them just did it wrong and I'm an amazing grower. I was saying earlier about these corms. I got them gifted to me and they are from a company that has only negative reviews, and every review is like, this is a scam. None of them germinated. This is a scam. They rotted. They were dead on arrival. And I, as a expert oxalis mom, I know that oxalis go into dormancy and they look dead. Like they look fully dried out, fully like shriveled up and dead. But they're not dead. They're just dormant. So I think that people just like saw the mold and went, I guess they're dead, but what I'm doing is cleaning off the mold and putting it into paper towel, cleaning off the mold. And yeah, it's I'm going to be leaving a full review with a full how-to, and I'm gonna say, I believe everybody's review, however, here is how I succeeded. That's my big plan. My goal is to be able to give this item, to do it the way, like, I'm fairly sure the fact that every other person who bought it didn't get it to grow, I feel like it's user error. I think that you just need to start them right. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you know if this weekend they look actually like there's life happening. I'll let you know, and then we can go from there. I'm talking like there were like, I wanted to find out how to grow it, so I looked at the name on the package and I searched it. Obviously it came up. Can you recommend beginner circular Tunisian crochet hooks and knitting needles? No, I can't, because I don't have a circular Tunisian crochet hooks, but I do have circular knitting needles, and I really like the Sid, what's that brand name? Knit Picks? No, that doesn't sound right. I think it is on Knit Picks is where you buy them. Is it a Knit Picks product? I can't recall. I don't know. They're really nice needles. They're wood and they're pretty. Sid got them for me as a gift, so I don't remember right at this moment what the brand is, but those are the ones that I like because they're the ones that I have, and I have what I like, what I use. I think that they're also like really good. I don't think it's just that I like them because I have them. Oh, they are Knit Picks. Okay, so Knit Picks in the round. Anywho, if those oxalis work, I'm gonna be very excited. They're supposed to have big flowers, so we'll see if they get big flowers. Anyway, for beginner Tunisian, I don't know anything. Your advice is golden because I learned the crafts from your videos. Well, Tunisian, I've literally done it all of 5 times in my life. Like, there's very, very few times where I've done Tunisian for anything other than like small items, but I'm glad that you like the tutorials, so thank you for being here today. Right now I'm making a men's extra large sweater in half double crochet, and so far so good. Hopefully. Confirm one more time. Nope, you did it wrong. You literally did it wrong. It's so annoying of you, Laura. That's just 2 rows. No, it's not. That's 3 rows. Why do they look so much gappier? No, they're the same stitch. Why does that look gappier? That's 1 row, that's 2 rows, that's 3. Whatever, I'm just gonna, it's fine. I'm sure it'll all come out when I steam it. Everything will look better steamed. And that's the rule. Have you ever steamed your knitwear? Because I only got a steamer in the last few months, and I started steaming things. I steamed a bunch of wool sweaters, and let me tell you, you can change the entire situation of a wool sweater by steaming it. feel like I want to show you, but I don't have any like bunched up wool right now. Like I don't have any that's like shrunk. But it's so satisfying. You can unshrink a wool garment with like a fabric steamer. It felt so good to do. I did it on Alex's sweater that I knitted for him. It fit me by accident, and then I washed it, and then it definitely only fit me. And it was surprising because I used the right number of stitches for it to turn out to be a men's extra extra large, and it was more like a ladies large. Anyway, once I used a steamer on it, it was like a men's extra extra large, no problem, easy peasy, which was pretty surprising. I'm thinking I used the wrong hook size. I'm thinking this is in 3.5 and that this is in, or 4.5 and this is in 4. Like, maybe not. Ugh, I hate this game. Write down what hook size you use, Laura. What are you doing? Sorry, Toby, I just dropped a ball of yarn right on him. I feel like this could be a little bit higher and a little bit more like that so that I have room for my wrists. I don't know what else, I don't know where else to go. What? Oh, right! Why don't we talk about what's been going on? The title of the live stream today, there's a new pandemic coming. I hope that's not true, but I don't know what happened this morning when I opened my YouTube before I set up the live stream for the morning. The whole front page of my YouTube is like, this virus is killing a bunch of people on a ship. So I basically just read a few headlines. I barely even got into what happened. Just that it's a, let's see, cruise virus. I forget what it's called. Hanta virus? Hanta virus. And we want... Here's how freaked out you should be. Let's see what the New York Times tells us. Are you gonna make me pay for this? No, okay. It's way less contagious than COVID. Okay, that's good. Okay, are you on, okay, should you worry? Are you on the cruise ship now? Yes, you should worry. You are already being quarantined on the ship. The full quarantine may be up to 8 weeks. Are you on the cruise ship? No. Were you on board it? No. Were you on a flight with anyone from it? No. Are you around wild rodent feces, urine, and saliva? No. You do not need to worry. Okay, cool. Let's see. Of the roughly 150 passengers and crew who boarded the MH Houdinius, a luxury cruise ship, to Antarctica, 3 are now dead from a rare infectious disease, a strain of hantavirus, known as Andes virus. 3 more were evacuated to hospitals on Wednesday after developing symptoms like fever and shortness of breath. Some other passengers who may have been infected disembarked before the outbreak was recognized, raising fears among health officials that the virus, which can have a mortality from 30 to 40%, could spread more quickly. The current outbreak is notable because the family of viruses spread by wild rodents that can cause lung and kidney diseases don't cause many outbreaks despite being found all over the world. In fact, person-to-person transmission is exceedingly rare. In confirmed cases, because this case has confirmed transmission, I think it will be remarkable. That's what some epidemiologist. Okay, so it's not common to transmit because it requires long-term close contact. So was the cruise ship a sex ship? It feels like it was an adventure ship though, 150 people. Why would you go all the way to Antarctica if it was just a swinger ship? I mean, swingers want to travel too. Right now, all 8 people with confirmed cases were passengers. If a case is someone is found who is not on board, it'll be more concerning. It would be concerning if healthcare workers became infected. But okay. Another wild card is viral evolution. That could always happen, and then we would have a whole other pandemic. Okay, so in all likelihood, this outbreak will quickly come under control, but beyond monitoring for new developments, we should also watch for the effectiveness of the response. The demands of the COVID pandemic and subsequent political backlash have depleted public health programs, leaving us less prepared to mount a strong response. Whatever its final form, the hantavirus event is yet another exercise in our ability to stop outbreaks. The public should expect clear communication, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's not actually going to be a global pandemic again. It's just going to be like a little bit of a illness we need to worry about. Not a little bit of a. We should be aware of it, because if you have a 30 to 40% chance of death, that's still a little sketchy. I agree with you wholeheartedly, Sid. In all caps, the big takeaway, don't go on cruises. They are disgusting. Yes, they are. And people who are like, they're not disgusting, they're amazing. You have an amazing time. The cruise is disgusting. You have an amazing time. Like, those are not mutually exclusive. The cruise doesn't need to be disgusting, and that's a bad thing for your experience on the ship. I mean, germologically, there's just too much going on. First of all, I'm breathing the air from a cruise ship, like the toxic smokes. Not great. Then I'm going to be riddled with chlorine, no doubt, from just the way that they will have to clean. Yeah, it's just not the vibe for me. People who love cruises, I'm happy for you. I'm just sorry that it's disgusting. It's not your fault that it's disgusting. You didn't make it disgusting. It's the fact that you lock hundreds and hundreds of people into a hotel and then put it in the ocean and go, stay safe out there. So when you put lots of people together, there's no way that illnesses don't happen. People are gross. They touch things, they touch their eyes, they touch things, they touch their mouths, they touch things, they touch their... Anywhere, saliva, you're getting sick. It's like if you put your kid in daycare, except that illnesses will come into your home. If you go on a cruise ship, you should expect to get sick. I think. I try to prevent illness when I go to Costco. You know what I mean? When I'm in close quarters with lots of people, I'm hyper aware that the chance of me getting sick has increased quite a lot. So the idea of being locked on that hotel on the ocean? No. Also, like Leviathan, you know? Eldritch horrors? No, I don't need to be in the middle of any ocean. Thank you very much. They have a convention, they just like they have convention crud where you come back from a con and are sick, there's cruise crud. Yes. Yeah. Anywhere where there's lots of people. It's true, I got COVID for the first time after going to a Ren fair. Literally. Went to a Ren fair, came home, had COVID. That sucked. It sucked because it was the week that Alistair was born, so I couldn't meet him for 2 weeks. So bummer. Anyhow, new strain to this. Let's try not to all get this. Although, 30 to 40%? Are the other people, like, suffering, or is it like 30-40% of people have it really bad and die, and then the other people just have a mild cold, or is everyone very sick and 30 to 40% of people die? How's that about it? You know? If you don't know, now you know. Row number 2 of the yellow, and now for the yellow I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 rows. Okay. 24 rows in the yellow. I am at 2 of 24. Do you think we could finish all 24 rows for today before we have to switch into the blue again? Ugh, I feel bad about not having enough blue. I think I could probably just steal it from the sleeves and that'll be fine. I haven't heard good info on that yet. Fair enough. Ew, I don't want to die on a cruise ship. How disappointing. I mean, I guess you'd be dying doing what you love. Or you would have been doing what you loved until you got sick. I see a good medical channel, cover it. I'll share it in the general Discord for y'all. Thank you very much, Sid. Thank you, thank you. Hey, by the way, guys, don't forget to click the thumbs up. Sorry, it helps the channel grow and you're already here hanging out, so do it, do it. Click the thumbs up. Thank you. I am ready for a good weekend. I'm also kind of ready for this sweater to be done. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe I'll bring this everywhere I go and get it done next week. I won't at all. But that would be nice, wouldn't it? Be a nice change. I also did not paint very much this weekend. I painted a little bit with my friend's stuff that she gifted me, but I didn't paint very much. Just sort of like swatches, just like I played with paint. I didn't do any paintings. I tried to paint like a river and I felt like I did not have a good luck at all. I think I need to color with other colors and then add green last, because I feel like whenever I try and do plant stuff, I go right in with green and then eventually I'm like out of colors because there's only so much green that I can like make variations of. I don't know. Something I gotta think about. How to mix colors better and how to layer them. I'll figure it out eventually. I need another cup of coffee. My coffee got cold. But I also think I want to drink some agua. Sorry, I'm just keeping up on the chat. Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Here's how far we are on the newer sweater. Getting somewhere at our own pace. I have a sneeze trapped in my nose. Excuse me. Get a color wheel. Yeah? Is that gonna help me? Because then I can pick other colors to mix them in. Well, I started doing this thing when I was playing with the green that was really fun. So I made a really loose green and then I put it in like 5 different piles in my palette. And then I added different colors to each pile. Thank you, Michelle. So like in one, I added a little bit of red. In one, I added brown. In one, I added blue. In one, I added green. Like a different green, and mixed all 5, and then they were like all slightly different greens, even though they started with the same green. So yeah, that could be a good idea. I feel like I have to start doing the underpainting again. I feel like that was a good route for me. Everything that I'm looking at though is like, hold on, do I have the watercolor textbook? My friend also gave me a textbook to learn watercolor with. I don't know where I put it down. It's around here somewhere. Anyway, she gave me a textbook to learn watercolor with. So I'm gonna go through the textbook and try and learn watercolor. But it always is like, start with the lightest colors. Like what is, like block out where there's gonna be no paint. I'm like, I don't understand. You have to like look at things like layers, like highlights. Don't get any paint on them. It's like I want to have like stickers that pull off easily so that I could block off like the stuff that I don't want to paint on. Oh, it's also time to take out our flowers from the flower press. Do you want to check how they look? They'll be done by now. There's only one page of flowers, so it'll be so fast. I know, crazy, huh? Ta-da! Oh, also my mint is coming up finally. It's a little late this year. Surprising. Mint is usually like pretty early to come up. At least in my experience, mint feels like it's a pretty early plant. But this year, for some reason, it's only coming up this week because it knew that spring was late. Even though I fully believed that spring was going to be early. I really did convince myself. Alex said, like, there's no reason to believe it'll be early. You said that last year. And I'm like, no, I know for sure. I feel it in my witchy bones. My witchy bones just wanted it to be spring. That doesn't... You can't will spring into existence, apparently. No one wants to see me succeed, so they won't let spring come. Don't touch my flower press, Pika. She's just sticking her nose in it. Stop. You're such a goober. Oops. Okay, let's see how we did on our super thin one page of dried flowers. Oh, of course, they turned out amazing. Fully dried in just a couple days. Oh, that's amazing. I wish we could do something with them literally right now. Hold on, let go, thank you. They're like just a little bit stuck to the paper, barely. Like easy to slide off. Cool. Beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous. What could these be used on? What could we do with them? They're just so pretty. I mean, I guess we could just like put them on baked goods because they're already dried out and they would be edible. Let me show you how pretty one of the white ones looks. Try to make it so it focuses on it. Here, I'm gonna try to do this. So pretty. So beautiful, so gorgeous. But what to do with it? Actually, I have a good idea of what we could do with it. I have this piece of glass that doesn't have a frame to go with it. It's just a piece of glass right now. We could glue it to that. That could be pretty. I just love them so much. I want to keep them around and I want to look at them. I think I'll do that again today. Put more of them out. I think we got rain last night though, so they might not be ready. It was amazing. I still remember the art piece you made before with them. It was amazing. Thanks, Candace. You're so supportive. Did you have a good birthday? Happy birthday. I hope that you had a nice birthday. I hope you had some form of dessert food to represent a cake. Okay, I seriously need to think. Mod Podge them around glass like a frame. That's a nice idea. Sorry, I'm looking at some of my frames. One sec, let me see if the glass is, because I have like one right here, but I think I have a second one. A second pane of glass, if you will. Perfect. I have this frame that I got at the thrift store for probably $1. I don't see a price tag on it. Probably $1. Usually the frames are $2, but I don't buy them when they are regular price. Okay, pull this out. Lovely. Good. And then we have this guy here. Ooh, a mirror. That's a cool idea too. I kind of like this idea though. So I want to do this. I'm just going to clean this off real quick so that it's nice and clean. I saw it somewhere weird, somewhere it's not supposed to be. I'm with this. Where am I not supposed to be? And why did I get put right there? I saw my Windex around here somewhere it's not supposed to be, but oops, can't find it. All right, here we go. My daughter came over with a discount chocolate banana torte. It was pretty good, first time ever having it. A discount chocolate banana torte. Chocolate and banana torte. A torte is like a short pie, right? In a crust. That's what I look at as a torte. I do like banana and chocolate, and that's nice that your daughter came over. Did you get her out, by the way? You said you were going to, but did you end up getting her out? Okay, I have probably upright. Let me see. Morning, Princess Pika. Princess Pika, I actually do need to make you back off a bit for this next part so that I don't get any glue upon your gorgeous, no, you're good, coat. You're fine. Okay, and then we need something, oops, I have a ball of yarn. Come here, you. Oh, get back here. Looking lovely. Princess Pika is always looking lovely. She is the loveliest among us. Okay, I don't think I have Mod Podge right now, but I do have regular glue, which is like basically the same, you know? I'm not gonna use this. This is for water. See how we do here. Let me see if I have any more flowers. I'm sick, going to rest. Love and light. Bye, Louisa. Have a good rest of your day. Feel better. Sorry that you're sick. Hold on. Just hold on a tick. Do I even have a million dry flowers anymore? today. Great. Did you know that? Because I didn't. Let me get out my other tripod so you can watch from above. Okay, we have glue. We have additional flowers here, probably some violets. Ooh, still. And I have my phone, which is at what percentage? 50. We'll be fine. Put you here like this. Put you up like that. There. Oops. Hopefully that'll give you a good view. Let's see. Okay. It's all right. Let's see if I can get everything into a position where we'll be able to have fun. I feel like this might be better having a big white page behind it for us to see. Oh, sorry, Pika. Gotta run. Take care. Hope you get your garden safely in soon, Laura. Have a good weekend. Thank you. You too, Sid. Have a good weekend, and thank you for the well wishes. I need them for my garden. Okay, there we go. Now you can see what the background really will be. And then we can kind of see what we've got. First, obviously, the main event is going to be our wild violets. I feel like you are blurry. There, that's a little better. There. Okay, and then we also have sweet peas. I think that would be good. Wild violets and sweet peas. Springy. Good and springy together. Oh, there's another sweet pea. That one looks a little damaged. See how you look once we get you involved in some glue. Sorry if my audio is not great because I'm not paying attention. Are you all Sweet Alyssum? No, you're just random other dried flowers. Who else stores their things like this? You just put things away and it feels like it's going to be the right place. That's me. I think this is small flowers, right? Oh, there's wild violets in here also. Okay, and Sweet Alyssum, my favorite, and some of the Sweet Alyssum managed to make seed by drying out. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Oh, beautiful marigolds. Look how beautiful. Do you want to just make it a rainbow? Do you want to just ignore the rules of putting flowers that bloom at the same time together? Frame a picture. Frame a picture of a cat. So in this situation, we're just gonna glue in a rectangle, right? Is what you're trying to say to me? So if this is the rectangle we'll be gluing in, I do want to do it on the glass because the flowers kind of curve, and if there's paper, it'll force the paper to curve, but if it's on the glass, this is plastic, but if it's on the glass, it'll not force a curve. So I think that there, so we could put the frame on it, the mat, and then it can be like this. That's how we'll put them on. Okay, and I have, oops, I have glue here. Sorry, Peekaboo, she's so mad right now. There's just too much going on, she hates it. Urgh. There we go. I actually have a glue mug. I just keep adding glue to it whenever I need to use glue. And eventually it will be just filled with glue that is dry. And then I'll pull it all out. Let's see. That's my glue mug. Whenever I use glue, I'll just give her a bit of a dip. That was probably way more than I needed. Don't worry about it. Just throwing out ideas. Good ideas. All of them good. Okay, I do want to really ensure that the wild violets are kind of our main focus. So I want to give a shot at sticking it on here. So I'm going to do a super thin layer of glue on the frame. Good. Then I'll pick up a violet and lay it down. And I can just pat it in. We can paint over it with glue later. This is a good first step though. Just getting everybody situated. Look at how pretty they are. Okay, Pika, I hear you, honey. Or Beelzebub, I hear you. Oh, see? This. That noise that's starting to annoy me right now. As soon as I recognize that it's starting to annoy me, it makes me say, oh, time for Toby to go outside. Toby, outside. That's them telling me it's time. Go pee. Let's go outside. Thank you, Beelzebub. Sorry. Sorry for ignoring you. I know, you're always trying to help. Okay, outside, Toby. Excuse me. Peekaboo, you're sitting on yarn. Okay. Good boy. Good boy, Toby. Thank you. Outside, come on. Oh, beautiful day. Toby, hurry up. Toby, hurry up. And Beelzebub's a good bird. Excuse me. All right, I'm back. Oh. Oh. I just wanted you to also see what fresh violets look like, so I went and picked fresh ones, just so you can see that the way that these ones dried. So this color is this guy. So you can see it does change a little. It gets a little bluer. There's the initial one. Like this is the color it starts as. Oh my god, that looks like a butterfly. And then this color, I don't know. I think this color is this color. I think those two are the same. And then the white one, quote unquote white. Isn't she so pretty? Here, I'll hold all of them together so you can see them and enjoy. Oh, that one really looks like a butterfly. Doesn't that just look like a little butterfly? I love them. So pretty. Okay, let's get back to it. How much do I have in here? Kind of a lot. Toby, Peekaboo's not doing anything. You can just either eat your food or relax, okay? He's staring at her so aggressively. This is why you gotta use your dried flowers. Look at them all getting damaged. All of the delicate ones anyway. I don't want to pour them out, they're so messy. Okay, let's just get back to our glue in. flat. Oh. Lost a petal there. That's alright. I hear you, babies. He doesn't need to go out, though. He just did. Thanks, Toby. Good boy. Our neighbor's putting in a shed, and they're making it like very big, and it's bumping up against our garage, and I don't care. They're using power tools every day, so I keep hearing it happen, and then I go outside and it's a little different, and I go outside a little while later and it's a little different, and they're almost there. I think they still need a roof on it, but it's got a full wood structure now. And they're not building like a shed, they're building like a custom shed. It's like an old Vietnamese man, and he's just building. I doubt there are any rules and regulations ever followed in that scenario, but looks like a nice shed. Okay. Can you not pull out the petals? Thank you. Okay, and then who else is right here? You're so pretty. I don't know if I want to put you down that low. I'll put you right here in the corner to just look beautiful. Toby, just swallow water like a normal animal. It should be part of your like programming to know how to swallow water, my dude. If you don't know how to swallow water, that feels like an evolutionary flaw that a dog should not have. It's not an evolutionary it's not an evolutionary flaw, it's a bred flaw. Bred in by humans. Dogs do not have that problem, but Chihuahuas do because their tiny little tracheas are shaped like a dog trachea, even though they're shaped like a rat. Makes for a confusing situation for my little fella. I think I just want to start by doing this entire side with violets. I mean, like, I know I have all these other flowers as options, but I really do love the way violets look, and I think I want to use as many as I can here. Hello. How doing?
Good.
That's good.
Yourselves?
Good. Thank you for asking. There we go. All right. More glue, more violets. We're also figuring that this glue dries clear. Feeling fairly confident about that. It's just regular glue. Oh god. Breaking off all the petals. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, I want to try and find more violets and sweet peas in here because I know they're in here. And there's probably enough for us to do this entire frame. I know I dried so many violets in years past. I'm glad to finally have a reason for them. Beelzebub. He already went outside. He doesn't need to go. So I don't need you to yell. Okay. Okay, here we go. Maybe we could do contrast, like blue and yellow, or purple and yellow, I guess. Birdies. Can I ask you guys a question? Actually, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna ask it. Never mind. Not my drama. So far, so good. Ooh, that's fun. After the glue dries, we will be adding a layer of glue on top of it. Just want to wait till it feels a little bit more secured. Beelzebub, what are you doing that for? I just want to look at all the flowers without pouring everything out. I have to store these in like plastic so I can see them without going through every single one. Ooh, I love it. Me too. Beelzebub, he's just making soup. You don't have to be involved in it. It's just soup. I know, it's exciting, but you don't need to be there. Okay, are there any more in here? I mean, we could just also just Sweet Alyssum the heck out of the edge. That's what I want to do. So, out of the other edges, I mean. Beelzebub. Sweet bird. Where's my little sweet bird, and why is she not being sweet, huh? Okay. Oh my god, this is going to be such a pretty frame. You could put one of your paintings in it. That's a good idea. I don't know if any of my paintings will fit, because my paintings are small, but it's still a good idea. Okay, I see violets. Violet. Nothing, what's up with you? There's a pansy. Should use that. Another sweet pea that's broken. I think we're gonna have to throw some of these out this year. Some of them are just looking rough. They're not super duper pretty now. I should have just laminated all of them. This is just an entire envelope here of Sweet Alyssum. A couple more violets. 1, 2, 3, another pansy, beautiful. Any other pansies hiding under here? No, is the answer. Okay, where did that other pansy go? Here's the big one. Oh, there's the little one. Okay, so then I have all this sweet alyssum. And now what I can do, I'll put all this stuff back in because we got the violets, I think. Oh, there's another pansy. I think that's another pansy also. Hold on. Yes. Good. Pansies are for spring, and this feels like a spring frame. Just looking for any other pansies. I don't think so. And I don't think I have any in here either. Ooh, Bleeding Heart is also spring. So let's do that as well. I also kind of want to do Sweet Alyssum, but like the whole stem. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? A stem of Sweet Alyssum. Okay, I think that's pretty good though to start, to give us a little bit of a start here. And the Sweet Alyssum, I can just sort of pour it out here for us to choose from. So messy. Okay, now, because I don't want to accidentally glue things that I don't want to glue, just get rid of all these guys for now. Okay, now, oh, don't stick yet. It's not your turn. Now let's try and incorporate the pansies. I think the pansies will do well up at the opposite corner. And I'm just putting a whole bunch of glue, getting it nice and spread out nice and thin. Finish. First one is the one I like the best. Oh, you're not fully glued here though. Coming in hot here. And then you can go right here. Okay, you need glue underneath because you're not stuck to anything. There. Beautiful, we love pansies. In this house, we vote for pansies. Okay. Okay. I don't know why I'm nervous about positioning these pansies improperly, but I'm feeling it. Feeling the pressure. Alright, we'll put you over here. Gorge. And then I think we'll put you down. Nope, up here. Lost a petal. That's okay. I can put it right back down. Hello. Okay. Pansies are on. Now I don't think I want to do sweet peas, but I do want to stick a few more violets on here before we get our Sweet Alyssum going. Every time I accidentally rip off a petal, the Tinkerbell dies. Okay. There. Beautiful-ish. As beautiful as we can get it at this, you know, juncture with our skills. Okay, let's see if we can get some of the top coat on some of these first ones we did. Gorgeous. All right, and we'll see how these dry before we do any of the others. Okay. All right, there we go. And I think we need like one more on this side up here. Yes. It's soup time. He's making soup. Okay, now it's time for Sweet Alyssum. These are going to be a little bit tricky just because of how little and weird they are. So let's get our glue set up before we start putting them on. I want to do Sweet Alyssum pretty much down this whole side of the frame. I love Sweet Alyssum so much. Okay, we'll start with this little section, and then I'm going to just go in and grab little flower heads and put them on. Most of these don't have long stems because I was planning on using them for nail art back when I did nail art. Hey there, Kyla. Good morning. I'm just gonna throw them all on here. Not really concerned about making sure they're the best looking Sweet Alyssum heads because they're all so cute. Sweet Alyssum always looks good in little art projects. And it's so easy to work with. It's so easy to dry. Beelzebub, honey, with peace and love. Shut up. All right. All right, again. We got two birds on the floor. You want to come here? Or you just wanted to fly? Okay, you just wanted to test it. The wings work. They're about 40% effective right now, which means they're about 60% ineffective. That won't stop Beelzebub from trying. Okay, and then I have these beautiful soft pink ones. I think my first Sweet Alyssum is probably blooming today. Outside. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll see it when I'm out there. After the stream, I'll take a picture. Were the pressed flowers before the application to the bordering? Yeah, the flowers were pressed, and now I'm adding them onto the border. I just put glue onto the clear acrylic glass thing, and then I put glue all around where I want to put the Sweet Alyssum, and then I'm just dropping them into place after I pick them. These Sweet Alyssum are last year's flowers. It smells so good. It smells like dried summer. Cool. Looks good, looks cute. Working with the pansies, working with the violets. We're getting a good sort of color match situation happening. We love adding more pink, so I just will do that until I feel satisfied, which is never. There's never too much pink. Now my skin is all gluey. Not ideal. It's okay though. It'll be so worth it to have such a pretty floral frame. We're all gonna love it so much. And then I can put a picture in it. Maybe we'll have to make a custom painting for the frame. That could be kind of fun, don't you think? Okay, I have all of these individual flowers from this larger piece. Hold on. I think this could be cool to just do individual flowers. So I'm gonna pull a bunch of them off, and then I'll get the glue. And I think we'll just kind of, the glue dries fairly quickly. Put that down, you. Thank you. And we'll see how this looks once we, oops, you stay down also. Hey, stick. Do your job. Thank you. Okay, so then I can grab like an individual flower and press it on, because alyssum is like a segment flower made of lots of little flowers. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I need another bigger. Toby, you're literally never, I don't even know what you think is gonna happen when you chase her when she jumps. It's a very ineffective method for catching peekaboo. Okay, we got more of the big flowers. Pull them all off. And press them on. There. Okay. Cute little tiny flowers, making it super cute. I once had someone do silica. I would love to try that one day. That does sound like something cool to try. I have the silica. Julia gave it to me. I haven't used it yet. See if there's any large flower. Sweet alyssum in here in pink. That's a good size. Okay. This is working quite well. I feel like I'm doing like diamond painting. Pick up one, put it down. Okay, so this whole side is now sweet alyssum. Does it look messy? Yes. Is that okay with me? Also yes. Well, it has to be because it's already done. There. I guess that's as good as we can do for packing up that in Sweet Alyssum. Maybe we can find some other tiny thing for this side. Or do we just do Sweet Alyssum on both sides? Maybe we just do that. Okay, oops. So center on the frame again. I'm gonna pull this, actually, I'm gonna flip it upside down so I can work on the top of the frame so you guys can see the top while I do it. So I'm gonna do this corner now. I'm gonna just completely cover the area in a thin layer of glue. Glue goes a lot farther when you're painting on a glass type thing. It's like way more spreadable when there's no absorption happening. All right, there. Now the glue goes all the way around. And then I can take a Sweet Alyssum, the whole little branch. Just press the whole branch in for fun. Wow, that's drying so fast. Relax, glue. You don't need to dry that quickly. You're not in a rush. So much easier to pick them up with the paintbrush. Good bird. Hmm? You're a good bird. Is this for Mother's Day? No, this is just like for making a piece of art today. It wasn't even part of any plan. We just started doing it. And then we kept going. But no, it wasn't for any purpose. I guess I could use it for that. It's an option for sure. It's a good idea to use dried flowers for. This come around like that. Hold on, Beelzebub. I'm cooking over here. Coming up with brilliant ideas. Okay, there we go. We have a local art store. I just bought a frame from them to place my artwork in. I'm building my art portfolio. Mat boards are something I learned in photo class. A skill, I guess. Okay, mat boards. Well, this one does have a mat board, and I'm using the mat board as an outline for where I should stick my flowers. So basically I am a smartist, which is like an artist who is smart. My kitten is here and she's so cute. Let me show you. This was where she's helping me. Here's my frame. Here, let me move back a little so you can see us both. How about that? You see how helpful she's being. Some of these Sweet Alyssum had huge flowers on them, like for Sweet Alyssum anyway. Sweet Alyssum has teeny tiny flowers, and some of them had these like larger teeny tiny flowers last year. I hope this year I get the same variation. I do not have any Sweet Alyssum seeds left, so I mean, hopefully enough Sweet Alyssum blooms and seeds this year for me to save seeds, but if that doesn't happen, the next step is going to be that I'm going to have to purchase Sweet Alyssum seeds, which feels kind of sacrilege because they make so many seeds per plant. But if I don't collect seeds this year, I will be out of luck, so hopefully I can collect them. Okay, that looks cool. Sweet Alyssum kind of looks messy, but there's not much we can do about it. Okay, who else could we do? Do we need some green, like with the pansies? Should I have some leaves or something? I feel like that's probably a yes. I think this is a poppy. That could work. It's the poppy itself is no good, but the leaves could work. Yeah. The leaves look cool. See? So I could just paint here and the stem. Little greenery. Wonder if there's another poppy in here so I could use the leaves and greenery again. Ooh, here's a good one. It's a good little, it's a marigold, but it's just a leafy bit. Cool. I guess I kind of need one more flower then to fill that little spot. Oh, this is a pretty option. White geranium. No one needs to know it's a geranium or a begonia. It'll just sort of hide in the background. Who else can just hide in the background? Maybe one sweet little, one darling little sweet pea. Okay, I think that's probably good. What do you guys think? Does it need anything else? Do we need to just keep adding flowers until it looks bad? Sometimes that's how you finish something. Keep going until it looks bad and then it's probably done. Like if you think it looks good and you're done, you're not done. You're not done till you're worried if it looks good anymore. Till you think you ruined it. And then when you think you ruined it by doing too much, that's when it's probably done. Here's what my little flower frame looks like. Hold on, right now. Cute, covered in flowers that are blue and purple. Between the violets, I mean, we could add other colors. We don't have to keep it as just violets. But I do kind of want to glue over some of the first stuff that we did, which will be the violet. So let's turn this around and do our, like, a glue over. Okay. I just want to make it safe, so it's not going to try and get away. The Sweet Alyssum's going to require a little bit more precise glue because the Sweet Alyssum has so many individual little flowers. I am making every effort to be gentle so I don't damage any of the petals, but it's hard because they are literally so delicate. No bend to them at all. Oops. Okay. Stop being wrinkly. Why are you wrinkling? You may not wrinkle. You may only be flat and beautiful. Okay, I think just a little too much glue will ruin the petal shape, so I'm gonna go a little thinner now. Should have done like UV resin, that could have been cool, huh? Okay. So we gotta go a little lighter with the glue or else the petals start to shrivel. Good to know. Weird, but better to know about it. I don't know how clear it'll make it look on the glass. I might have to like clean off the excess glue so it doesn't like warp whatever art I put in, making it look all blurred. Okay, layer of glue for sealing complete. Now I can come down onto my other side and do the pansies. They were down pretty good already. Okay, looks good. Okay, and this one as well needs a little extra glue in. Next is the Sweet Alyssum, which I am a little worried about because it's so messy and so, like, lots of little bits. Okay, relax, Pansy, relax. Everything is okay. No need to rip your petals out, okay? Calm down. Alright, okay. Okay. Gluing down the poppy leaves now. Yeah, I think we probably will have to do some kind of cleanup around the edges because the glue, it dries clear, but it dries clear frosty, which is fine for on the flowers, but on the glass I think it'll look not good. Marigold leaves, give them a really good cover because they're stiff and they can handle it. Unlike those dang violets being unable to handle it. Okay. Cool. Good. Okay, now I'm going to turn it around again and look at the Sweet Alyssum. This part, I don't know how well this is going to go. I'm hopeful that we can just paint over all of this without much movement. I promise I'm still here. I'm just having to pay attention to what I'm doing a little more than I have to pay attention to what you're doing, you know? You want to come closer again? Dancey dance. Okay. I'm not letting you out right now. Okay, what do you think is better? Letting it air dry slowly or blow drying it dry? You're so cute, Beelzebub. What do you think? Air dry or blow dry? I genuinely don't know if I blow dry it, if it'll ruin the gluing, like if it'll make it look crazy, or maybe it'll make it dry clear if it dries faster, like clearer. Give the flowers less time to absorb the water in the glue, that's for sure. Which is a good thing because these are dried flowers, but the glue has water in it. Not ideal. We would love water-free glue. Acrylic-based glue? How about that? I don't know. I feel like for it to be water-free, it would have to be a solid that you heat up to turn it into like an effective glue, you know, like rabbit glue or horse glue or whatever. I feel like those ones you have to heat it up to make the adhesive strong and usable. Alright. There. Let's see. How do you look? Ta-da! Okay, you know what? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna blow dry it really quick with some heat to see if I can get it to clear out real quick. If you want to watch, I'm gonna do it just over there on the carpet. I'll put you here as part of the. Hold on. Why is that so loose? Hold on. Why are you not working now? We want you like this. No, we do in fact want you around. Hold on. Just hold on. Figs make glue. That's interesting. Didn't know that about them. There, that's what we wanted. Good. 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 Ta-da. Oh, by the way, Candace, if you're here still, there it is. That's your pillow. Right there, I have it for you. We should meet up this weekend, that's probably a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna go blow dry this on the floor. You can watch Peekaboo's butt while I go do that. Okay, volume's down, everyone. It's about dry. I wouldn't say it's completely dry, but it's nearly dry. All right, Pika, you're not in any danger. Okay. No, she's not coming in, Candace. She's just gonna wait in the car because Elizabeth's probably sleeping. Ta-da! So we just need to use a teeny bit of agua to clean off the parts where the glue spilled where it shouldn't. Cute, cute. And now with our last few minutes before I put the frame back together, I'm gonna just put all my dried flowers away. Try not to lose any in the scuffle. You always lose a few in the scuffle. Okay, come on you. Scooch, 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 scooch. Cute, 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 cute. Yeah, there, got them. Put away box number 1, box number 2, and box number 3. Now let me show it to you from the front. I don't know why oh, the light's off. Sorry, I turned off the light because I needed it, needed the plug. Ta-da! Oh, not cute. Water on the glue, water on the glue. Mayday, mayday. Okay, well, you understand. Pretend that the glue is all dry. It will be clear. But look, ta-da! Lots of nice flowers. And then, because it's hard to see, here's what it will look like. Wow. Wow, so interesting. Michelle, okay, bye. Okay, bye, Michelle. See you next time. Worry not. We will solve this problem. Where's the back of this frame? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Then you're gonna go there for now. And then you're gonna go there for now. Who's the front and who's the back? Who's the top and who's the bottom? You're the bottom. So you're the top. For now. Obviously, we will have to clean it up and figure out what we're gonna put in here. Put in her. All right. Ta-da! Again, all that will be wiped off because that is just the shadow of the glue. But, ta-da! Here's our little flower collage. Oh, that looks so nice. Look how nice it is. How nice it is. How nice it looks. Let me see if I can find light here so you can see it. Ta-da! Isn't that fun? Cute. I like. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for making it with me. Thanks for helping me decide what to do. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go now because I have to go to the bathroom before I meet up with Julia, and I have to go meet up with Julia because we are gonna go do things that we do on Fridays. So thank you for being here today. I hope you had a good time. If you did, don't forget to click the like. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, the like button. It helps the channel grow, and I'd appreciate it if you could do that because you're here anyway and it's free. So I think that's it. I'll see you all on Monday. Have a good weekend. Stay hydrated. Drink water. Don't work too hard. All the things. And subscribe if you're new. I think that's it. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, toodles till Monday. Toodles. Nope, that's not the one. Hold on. That's the one. Except for the stream will not begin shortly. It's ending now. Okay, love you. Bye.